What's going on, guys? Tony Maritato here. Welcome to eCourse Live. In this video, I want to talk to you about a couple of the opportunities that I've been teasing out there a little bit, but that I think are real potential. Real potential for real telehealth, real virtual consults, kind of combining multiple aspects. You know, people, customers, consumers, whether we're talking about healthcare consumers or retail consumers, they like to have tangible products, right? They like to buy things. They like to have something that they can touch and smell and taste and feel. And so one of the challenges, especially for those of you in the cash pay only world, is, well, if you're just delivering physical therapy, everybody assumes physical therapy should be paid for by insurance, right? Do you take my insurance? Now, I've been of the mindset for years to say, look, if somebody's asking if you accept their insurance, you failed in your marketing efforts. You did not put enough content out there, enough information out there to let them know ahead of time what you sell isn't covered by insurance. You're not selling an insurance covered product or service. So the idea here is I want to take what we deliver to a whole different level. And I want to show you a couple ideas. So I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you a couple of the videos that I'm working on. Then we'll talk about some of the projects and where I see the greatest potential for therapists like you who want to be self-pay, who want to avoid insurance contracts, who want to provide virtual services and get compensated appropriately for the time, the knowledge, the skill set you bring to the table. So check it out. I'm going to take you inside my total knee replacement YouTube channel. So right now my YouTube channel is at 4,912 subscribers. I've been kind of stuck here at this $860 a month ad revenue, but I don't care about that because I'm not doing this for the ad income. I'm doing this for what you're going to see here in a minute. I just recorded a couple new product reviews, and this goes to the Comfort Track. You know what? Hang on a sec, guys. I need to turn on sound because I want you just to hear a little bit of it. Okay. So this is an initial
product research is hard.
I started working on for Comfort Track. Okay, so behind me on the screen, you can see this is one of my videos. I'm going to let it play for a minute. What's going on, guys? Tony Maritato here, licensed physical therapist. And in this video, I'm going to review the Comfort Track lumbar traction unit for... Okay, I'm going to mute that just so it's playing in the background. Let's talk about this scenario. Let's talk about how we can leverage what's going on here to benefit the company, Comfort Track, which I think they're a phenomenal company, benefit us as clinicians, and most importantly, benefit the client, the consumer, the end beneficiary in this whole scenario. So Comfort Track saw one of my cervical traction unit reviews, reached out to me, said, hey, we appreciate it. You did a great job with it, and wanted to start a relationship. So they sent me, I had already I purchased out of my pocket a lumbar traction unit, but they had a new model. So they said, hey, we're going to send you this model. All we ask is that you check it out, you review it, let us know what you think. So that's what I did. And everything I say is genuine. I review the product. It's a great quality product. I acknowledge in the video that there's absolutely other ways to achieve the same level of lumbar traction without using the device. But the device is just a nice way to do it. You know, in the video I talk about, I can hammer a nail into a piece of wood with a rock. I can use a hammer or I can use a nail gun. This is the nail gun, right? This is the premium for those clients who want it. Now, if you know anything about humans and human nature and people that have bought stuff and tried to use it, you know there's a huge difference between what the client thinks they're going to do and what they actually do when they receive the product. So that's where we come in. Comfort Track has the logistics. They have the shipping, the processing. They have all of that stuff already in place. They're shipping out, I have no idea, but many, many units a month, many units a year. And so they are a large company. They've got, you know, distribution through Amazon, distribution through their own wholesalers, retailers. They're going through distribution companies. What we want to do is we want to say, hey, Comfort Track, how can we add value? How can we improve the end user's experience? Well, we can jump on a virtual call with the end user. We can use a platform like Zoom, depending on HIPAA compliance and whether you're a covered entity or not. You could do FaceTime, you could do Skype. There's lots of opportunities. It could be a self-pay service. The end user purchases the unit. Along with it, they buy a session or two with us so that we can watch them, advise them, make recommendations to them on how to optimize the benefit of a unit like this. Now, certainly this isn't the only kind of thing we can do. I'm going to show you another video here. One of the other big ticket products that I've been working with is JAS. And so JAS, Joint Active Systems, another phenomenal company. These guys are doing really awesome stuff. So this is their device. This is what they're using to promote flexion, extension. This is a little video. I've got a series of these of me actually using this device with an actual client who had a knee replacement, had a manipulation under anesthesia, still couldn't get past 90 degrees. And what you find and what you see through these videos is that as great as the education might be, they still need the therapist's eyes and mind to help make those little refinements, those little adjustments. You know, here she was having a hard time because this top edge and this top edge were digging into her skin. We had to tweak things a little bit. I made the recommendation, let me move that ad, to put the half foam roll underneath her heel. So we had a little bit of support because she didn't have the dorsiflexion. I'm talking about how to adjust things in here. This requires the skills of a therapist. Now, is it a covered service? That depends on the insurance and the payer. I'm not interested in getting into that world. I think this could just as easily be a $150, $200 consultation done with a therapist. The person buys the unit, the unit's delivered, they jump online with a therapist like you or I to help them get everything set up, answer their questions, make recommendations. I think there's just huge potential. Now, what I don't know yet, what I haven't quite worked out yet is how do we get in front of this, this situation? You know, how do we connect with the patient? How do we connect with the companies? Obviously, I have the connection with the companies, but then where is this, like, where is this purchased? Does a client go to our website? Do we have a sales page and a funnel that takes them through? They purchase the unit directly from, in this case, Jazz or Comfort Fit or Rangemaster. And with that, you know, they have the opportunity to buy our session. I'm leaning toward, and what I'm thinking is we create content specific to the condition, either an independent blog or some sort of sales page. Then when the client arrives, the client has basically three options. They can purchase the unit alone. Maybe we can set up some sort of affiliate commission with the original company. Option number two is they purchase the unit along with 1, 2, 3 consultations. 30 minutes, 60 minutes, however you decide you want to do it. That's kind of like the middle option. That would be the best one. We take the price of the unit plus the price of your consultations. And then option number 3 would be a premium package. They get access to a special closed group. They get 24/7, you know, texting and email access to you. They still get the consultations. Maybe you include a full-on physical therapy evaluation, plan of care, programming, all of that stuff. Obviously, that gets you into a situation where you have to be aware of State Practice Act guidelines and third-party payer regulations. Some of it could be covered. We know right now, today is November 24th. We know that Medicare is covering telehealth sessions if it's medically necessary and as long as it abides by state practice guidelines. So there are a lot of opportunities here. I just want to expose you. One other one I was going to show you guys tonight, the newest channel that I'm launching. I haven't even talked about the TENS unit for low back pain, but let me see if I can switch channels here just a second. This is a brand new channel. I haven't even launched it. Let me close that. Close that. All right, let's see if we can get in here now. I'm not crazy about the name of the channel, Stop Shoulder Pain, but I needed something, needed some sort of placeholder. What we're looking at, this is a channel like, so for example, shoulder pulley wall slides, right? This is going to be all about shoulder pain. One of the major companies I'm going to be working with on this is Rangemaster. Now, Rangemaster is an awesome pulley producer. These guys do a phenomenal job, and my goal is to show the public and the therapist community at large that, hey, you know what? You can do a heck of a lot more with pulleys than just active assist, flexion, and whatever. So I've got a whole series of different things from isometric to eccentric. I've got some stability stuff. I've got some distraction. I've just got some really cool things. Laying in supine, sitting, standing, you know, balancing on your head for that matter. Rangemaster is super pumped because they want to connect with our community of clinicians. They do a ton of direct to consumer sales, but now they want to work with us a little bit more. So me and you and others in our community should make those connections. And the same thing here, you know, this is such, those other two were high ticket, right? Those are expensive products. This is a $10 pulley system. We could throw in a 3-video course with the pulley system, 50 bucks, the client gets it, they get a physical product, they get the education and information. Maybe the back end offer is they sign up for a virtual consult with you. They could do it through Clarity. They could do it through, you know, video. There is so many opportunities here, guys. That's all I'm trying to convey. And I want to bring you guys along for the ride. I have no idea where this is going to go. A year from now, I could look back on this and be like, oh, remember when I thought we were going to do that? And maybe nothing comes of it. Maybe it does. It really comes down to where you want to lead this train. All right, guys, now for real, I'm done. I got to go get dinner. I've got a course coming out tonight. So you guys let me know what you think about the content that I'm sharing. A lot of you have reached out. A lot of you have expressed interest. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. You know, even if I don't take this, you guys could take it and run with it. You hear the companies, you know who's reaching out, you know who has an open door. Bypass me, reach out to them, start talking to them. Otherwise, I'll catch you guys on the next video.